Hello, Mr. Scheich, and welcome to the Team 6 Capstone Consulting Group analysis and recommendation of your company, Panera Bread. We've put together a thorough and comprehensive evaluation of your firm to ensure that your strategic direction is aligned with the path to future success. We hope you'll enjoy this analysis and corresponding recommendation, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you may have at the end of this presentation. Now, without further ado, let's begin the analysis. The Panera Bread Company has found success in a highly competitive industry by successfully employing a grand strategy of differentiation and effectively identifying and marketing to a demographic that values not only the quick service they provide, but also the high-quality food sold in relation to its direct competitors. Despite a lull period as a result of the economic recession, the restaurant industry has begun to make a comeback, and the fast casual segment is expected to rise in value over 25% in the next several years. Panera stands poised to take advantage of this growth with its many locations and dough distribution centers. However, larger and stronger competitors such as McDonald's and Starbucks must be monitored, and Panera's strategy reassessed to ensure it is pursuing the right strategic direction as others vie for its market share and profits. Let's delve deeper into the analysis by examining the macro and remote environment of Panera Bread. We'll begin by looking at the social environment. The increased interest in healthy food options along with organic foods has created incremental interest in socially responsible restaurants. Consumers are actively searching for organizations that serve natural and organic food items that are also involved in giving back to the world. In addition, customer trends indicate that customers are starting to cook at home more often than they visit casual restaurants. This has caused companies in this segment to actively create and promote menu items that are gluten-free, fresh, unique, low-calorie, as well as locally sourced products. Two of the leading restaurants when it comes to social responsibility are Chipotle and Panera. Looking towards the economic environment, overall, while the future outlook for the industry is positive, there are some political issues that all competitors need to be mindful of. Since the economy is just starting to recover, the consumer confidence in the government and in economic recovery itself is still bleak. From a business standpoint, this presents challenges to all fast casual restaurants because their price points are higher than those of traditional fast food chains. Along with the higher prices, they are also finding it challenging to grow their current customer bases due to reductions in customer spending and more consumers eating at home. This lack of confidence combined with expected interest rate increases could trim the previously anticipated gains in consumer spending and weaken the pace of overall economic growth. Additionally, the fast casual restaurant industry, like all restaurants and food services, is heavily regulated by government agencies. In the technological environment, fast casual customers are also renovating with modern, eco-friendly, technology-filled restaurants and increasing the use of mobile and in-store technologies. At the moment, the best opportunity for fast casual restaurants to venture into is the mobile environment through a mobile app. To ensure they can build engagement with their customer base, providing promotional materials like coupons and rewards program tracking to users will be crucial for initial growth. The benefit of the app would also be key performance indicators for the organization in terms of use, reason for use, engagement, and better understanding of the restaurant's customer base. In the ecological environment, as mentioned earlier, socially responsible companies are becoming the norm and not the exception. With that said, according to research, a brand's corporate responsibility initiatives can act as a differentiator or even a deal breaker for patronage. Many consumers are actively researching companies' social responsibility initiatives and whether or not they purchase food from a certain organization. In response to this, it is important to proactively emphasize the charitable initiatives companies are involved in, as well as all of the locally sourced food and farms they partner with. In terms of the industry environment that Panera Bread operates in, the U.S. fast food industry has traditionally been dominated by such major players as McDonald's Corporation and Yum! Brands, and is identified by the characteristics of customer prepayment, quick provision, and limited or no wait service in restaurants, as well as use of some or all pre-made ingredients heated on location for assembly and delivery. The overall industry revenue dipped in 2009 at the low point of the U.S. economic recession. However, it has experienced resurgence as the recession eases and consumers begin to use more of their discretionary income to eat at industry restaurants. The industry is currently saturated with over 160,000 different restaurant options available to consumers. However, greater awareness of health issues associated with the customarily greasy, fatty fast food diet has led to a marked trend in consumer preferences toward healthier options. This trend in turn has allowed Panera to operate in a niche within the greater fast food market. It was rated number one healthiest fast food restaurant by Health Magazine after a panel review completed in 2009, and was one of the first in a growing number of restaurants to offer their complete ingredients list and nutrition facts online for consumer use. Panera Bread's market cap of 4.6 billion is relatively small compared to such direct competitors as Chipotle Mexican Grill with a market cap of 17.2 billion and Einstein Noah Restaurant Group with a market cap of 282.8 billion and the Starbucks Corporation with a market cap of 14.1 billion. Panera, however, outperforms Einstein Noah Restaurant Group and Starbucks in terms of net income and earnings per share. Suppliers for the fast food industry include beef and pork, dairy, egg and poultry, fish and seafood, frozen food, and fruit and vegetable wholesalers. The main factors expected to change the industry include, as mentioned above, a consumer preference change toward healthier options and increased consumer spending, making the industry more attractive to Panera Bread. On the negative side, higher agricultural prices across the board are expected beginning this year, 2014, making supply chain and cost management an important consideration for the long-term success of Panera Bread in the fast food industry. Now that we understand the remote and industry environments that Panera Bread operates in, we'll delve further into the company's mission, goals, corporate strategy, a SWOT analysis, and a Porter's 5 Forces analysis, all of Panera Bread. To begin, the company's goal is to be the best place worth crossing the street for to enjoy Panera food. Panera provides a combination of high-quality dining at an affordable price in an attractive, laid-back environment. Their corporate strategy consists of providing customers with a memorable experience with superior customer service. They accomplish this goal in various ways, including their concept essence, which is their blueprint for attracting customers. This consists of providing consumers with artisan breads, quality products, and a warm, friendly, comfortable environment. Panera prides itself on having competitive strengths beyond the great food and exceptional customer service. They are committed to creating an atmosphere in their cafes and a culture within Panera that is warm and inviting. Or as they say, an oasis from the rush of our daily lives. This is accomplished through the distinctive environment of their cafes that even incorporate items from the neighborhoods in which they are located. In addition, My Panera loyalty program builds deeper relationships with customers and entices them to return. The menu operating system's design and real estate strategy allow the company to successfully engage in several segments of the restaurant business that include breakfast, lunch, gathering place, dinner, and take-home through both on-premise sales and off-premise Panera catering. Now we'll move forward with the SWOT analysis for Panera Bread. Panera's strengths include their fast and unique service providing high-quality food at an affordable price, the growth of the organization year after year, their wide range of offerings, the number and placement of stores, the launch of Panera 2.0 automated in-store ordering, the Panera loyalty program, and the fresh dough making experience which provides them with a cost advantage over rivals. Weaknesses include diminishing restaurant experience at peak hours, high employee turnover, dependability on the franchise sector, and that competitors have more locations than they do. In addition, brand awareness and differentiation for Panera is less than its major competitors and their prices are higher. Opportunities include a projected increase in the growth of the fast casual market of 26.7% from 2013 to 2018 to reach a total of $38 billion in 2018. In addition, there is an increased concern with healthy eating because obesity levels are high and diabetes levels are growing in the U.S. The health of items served at restaurants has been placed under close scrutiny. Additionally, there are technological advances for food ordering, drive-thrus, and the increase in the amount of people working from home means a corresponding increase in the amount of meeting space needed. Lastly, the threats include intense competition from high-quality, low-cost providers, pressure from consumers for lower prices while maintaining quality, new trends to eat local, and local competitors' high number of substitutes, and agricultural prices that are expected to rise, as stated earlier. The analysis of Porter's 5 Forces shows a medium threat of new entrants. While there are low barriers to entry and brand loyalty is low from one restaurant to the next, there are FDA regulations and significant necessary investments to enter the industry. The bargaining power of the buyer is high due to many available options, the price elasticity of demand, the importance of value for money spent to the customer, and the low switching costs from one food provider to the next. The bargaining power of the supplier is low because Panera is able to choose from multiple suppliers. Inputs for their menu items are similar from one supplier to the next. There is a low cost of switching providers, and Panera is vertically integrated with their dough-making facilities. The threat of substitutes is high because there are many substitutes to eating at a fast casual restaurants like Panera. Consumers can eat at home, gas stations, food trucks, convenience stores, sit-down restaurants, etc. In addition, they are competing not only on price, but also on convenience. Lastly, the competitive rivalry is high. There are many competitors in the industry. Differentiation is difficult, the industry is mature, and there are limited channels of distribution. Now we'll move forward to analyze Panera's portfolio, strategic business units, and strategy implementation. Panera Bread is a specialty bakery that has its history rooted in handcrafted artisan bread. As the company has grown, so too has its menu, and their menu is constantly being reviewed in order to innovate with its customer cravings. Menu innovations take place seasonally and are known as celebrations. Panera Bread's product offerings, when placed inside the BCG matrix, break down in the following fashion. The star of Panera Bread's product offerings is their sandwiches. Coffee and frozen beverages are currently placed in the question mark quadrant. The cash cow of the bunch is the company's specialty bread offerings. Lastly, the lowly dog of the bunch is Panera Bread's pasta offerings. Panera Bread operates in three different business divisions: bakery operations, franchise operations, and fresh dough and other product operations. The company offers most of its products through sales that take place on store premises, but they also offer a catering service. Franchises are offered to licensed and qualified individuals only. In exchange for the franchisee being able to utilize the Panera Bread or Paradise Bakery and Cafe names, the franchisee pays the company royalties and fees. As of December 31st, 2013, Panera Bread had 910 franchise-operated stores in the United States and Canada. Looking ahead, Panera Bread plans on opening an additional 117 franchise-operated stores. The fresh dough and other product operations is set up through contract manufacturing arrangements to supply fresh dough items and other bakery-related items to franchise-operated stores and company-operated stores at a delivery cost. There are currently 24 fresh dough facilities, 2 of which are franchise-operated. Panera Bread falls into the U.S. fast food industry and is segmented by factors such as age, annual income, location, and family. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the average consumer spends about 5.3% of their annual expenditure on food and beverages consumed outside the home. The distribution channel for Panera Bread begins with the fresh dough and other product operations facilities, where the dough and other raw bakery items are prepared. From the fresh dough facilities, the raw materials are shipped to the stores where they are stored until prepared per customer request. The distribution channel ends as the customer receives their order from the in-store cashier or employee, or from the catered event they attend. Now we'll examine the strategic control and finances of Panera Bread. Panera Bread Company is incorporated in the state of Delaware according to their 2013 annual 10K report. Delaware has been commonly known as an attractive state for incorporating a business based on tax incentives and the agile and flexible regulations on corporate governance. Panera has experienced tremendous growth in a heavily fragmented and competitive industry. The reason for this growth is helped to be explained by their healthy financial position. In terms of liquidity, Panera's current ratio for 2013 of 1.0 is comparable to the industry median of 1.15 and represents a completely balanced ratio and ability to meet its current obligations. Panera's quick ratio of 0.69 is also comparable to the industry median of 0.77 and has steadily increased over the years towards providing stronger liquidity than its competitors. For activity, compared to the industry and top competitors, Panera has a strong day sales outstanding of 5.88 and an inventory turnover of 88.28, second to Chipotle of 2.32 and 195.51, respectively. Looking towards leverage, contrary to Panera's performance in other financial areas, their leverage ratio falls short of the industry average, suggesting that Panera has less assets per common share than the industry. For profitability, in 2013, Panera maintained healthy returns in line with its top competitors and the industry average. Net profit margins of 8.23% exceeded those of Einstein Noah Restaurant Group and Starbucks. Panera also exceeded the industry median on return on invested capital and return on assets, suggesting more efficient use of company resources. As demonstrated with Porter's 5 forces, Panera does not have substantial control over any of the forces aside from suppliers, and even that is limited. To increase their financial position, they must evaluate and ensure their generic and grand strategies are aligned and they are satisfying the correct value discipline in conjunction with these strategies. In terms of it is clear Panera should not stray from the one of differentiation they have successfully utilized, as their atmosphere inside restaurants and menu offerings appeal to customers with a special sensitivity for a particular product attribute. Panera successfully fulfills the core requirements for differentiation by also marketing this attribute and extracting customer loyalty in the positive experiences they have and their My Panera loyalty program. This is essential as a price premium Panera charges for its more refined and expensive menu items makes following a low-cost strategy like that of competitors such as McDonald's not possible, and its size of over 1,600 bakery franchises and stores too large for a focused generic strategy. The value discipline Panera follows and the grand strategies it pursues in order to accomplish this strategy must be executed properly to fend off competitors' attempts to capitalize on their market share and revenues. Panera's model is being mimicked and pursued by competitors already successful in the industry, attempting to add what has helped Panera gain revenues to their business. Starbucks Corporation and McDonald's Corporation have substantially greater financial and operational resources, which puts the company in a disadvantaged position. Therefore, to survive and succeed in a stiff competitive market, it is very important for the company to distinguish its product and service offerings. To do this, Panera must ensure it follows the value discipline of customer intimacy to continually tailor and shape product and services to fit an increasingly refined definition of the customer. By maintaining and enhancing this value discipline, Panera will help retain its loyal customers and not be forced to attempt to face off with its more experienced competitors in the disciplines of operational excellence and product leadership. Panera can accomplish a grand strategy of differentiation and value discipline of customer intimacy by developing two specific generic strategies of product development and joint ventures. Product development builds upon their strength of innovation and menu offerings and will take advantage of the opportunity of favorable trends toward organic food in the U.S. if paired with joint ventures of local organic food initiatives. Panera can accomplish this by incorporating more organic ingredients into their already successful line of fresh baked goods, made-to-order sandwiches, salads, soups, custom roasted coffees, and other cafe beverages, while also marketing their new organic ingredients to help drive differentiation from competitors. Additionally, Panera can further develop its My Panera loyalty program and Panera 2.0 automated ordering services by increasing their use of mobile technology and apps. This would also help to reduce costs by alleviating the need for as many hourly workers for taking orders at registers, and streamline production straight from the customer to the food line employee at Panera. Pursuing joint ventures with local organic food groups near the over 1,600 locations Panera operates will help to build upon customer intimacy and more strongly echo their message and commitment to use higher quality, more nutritious ingredients than their competitors. Through the pursuit of these generic strategies, adherence to the customer intimacy value dimension, and maintain grand strategy of differentiation, Panera will improve its financial position by continuing to separate itself from its competitors and take advantage of the expected growth of over 25% in the fast casual market. In the immediate future, Panera will realize savings in costs thanks to automated ordering and the corresponding smaller need for as many cashiers and hourly employees. In the long term, costs will be reduced by top-level management's refined focus at all levels of strategy and reduced funds devoted to other initiatives. Thank you, Mr. Scheich, for viewing the Team 6 Capstone Consulting Group comprehensive analysis and corresponding strategic recommendation for your company, Panera Bread. Now please, feel free to ask any questions you may have. Fire away!